Hey sunflowers, it's the Homesteading Kontessa, and I'm out here in my backyard about to tackle my greenhouse. So come along and let's see what we got going on. So sunflowers, last time I talked to you guys, I was telling you about my Dragonfly Inn. That's the name of my greenhouse, and it's inspired by the Gilmore Girls. I love that show. It's such a happy show about a mother and a daughter who lives in a town called Stars Hollow, and that town has all the charm, all the feels, all the love, and just the warmth that I love that makes you just happy, just simple happiness. So I kind of wanted to make this like one of my happy places. If you follow me on TikTok and if you've been following me on YouTube, you probably know that I refer to my homestead as Charm Farm, and I call it that because it's just a play on the word charm. My Instagram name used to be Miss Southern Charm. Whenever we're thinking of names for our profiles, we try to think of something that embeds who we are. And I was like, okay, I'm Southern. I love everything Texas. I'm from Texas. I consider myself quite charming sometimes, and not in a conceited way, just as a person who just have a spark about them that, likes to see other people shine too. So that's where the charm comes in. You hear the chicks over here, they just want our attention. Daisy Dukes, what you doing up there? That's Daisy Dukes just jumped down. And Derriere is with a black beak, and Dallas is my lavender Orpington. As soon as they see me, they just start hounding and making all that noise. All right, so one time we had like a big wind over here, and it tore my plastic off my greenhouse. So I'm gonna end up ordering me another plastic to go on this structure. Now, when I bought this greenhouse, I think I paid like $69 for it, like $70, on Amazon. And the replacement for the plastic is like $40-some, like $44 I seen. And I was trying to think, do I just want to get another one, or do I just want to get the replacement plastic? And to be honest, I was gonna buy another one, but I don't want to put it together. And I don't want to harass my sons and my husband right now. He can't really put too much together because of his back. So I said I'll just probably go ahead and get the plastic. That way I won't have to worry about, putting this structure together or waiting on somebody to do it for me. I'm a Cancer. I don't like waiting on nobody. If I want to do something, then I either do it myself. I'll ask you maybe once, and if you don't do it within that time frame, then you'll see me doing it. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do today, the goal is just to hang back up my pictures because some of them came off. Some of them I took off when all that wind was happening. I just kind of took them down, and I guess just kind of throw stuff away that needs to be thrown away. I got a lot of junk in here. This is an old basil bush that I had. It still got some pods on there. I took most of them off because I sell them on my site, and I got them in my house like in a storage box. It's still a few on these, but I'm just gonna throw it away. I let it sit out here too long. Yeah, we've been, had a little yard work done. We've been out here. My dad gifted us that wheelbarrow, and it came in handy. It's already full of trash. And I tell you, on a homestead or just at home, period, you can accumulate so much trash. I mean, I swear, every time we have to buy extra trash can, like, how they give you one to go to your house, we always have to order another one for them to take our trash because one is just not enough. It's like we just accumulate trash like nobody's business. All right, let me see where I'm going to set my phone. All right, so I'm going to hang up my pictures again. I'm going to get some new pictures too, so all of it won't be finished today. So this is my Dragonfly Inn sign that I had up here. I'm just going to put it back Let me, all right. I had to turn on the camera where it'll follow me. Okay, let's see if it's gonna follow me. All right, it's showing me a little bit. All right, so I put these up last time with some zip ties, and that's what I'm gonna do this time. They held up pretty good. We had some really bad storms, and it just kind of took over my greenhouse. It's tore up. This was like really in the wintertime. Oh, is that a wasp? My shed over here, this is like my shed. I don't do nothing with it, honestly. I need to tackle that and do something with that. It's always wasp nests over there. That's probably why I ain't tackled it. And I got some wasp nest spray. We just need to use it. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, one time I told you guys I was wanting to do a farm stand and at my house, but unfortunately the city said that I couldn't because I'm not in a neighborhood that's zoned for that. And she was disappointed, the lady, because she was like, she really wanted, she never heard of a farm stand. Can you believe that? She never heard of a farm stand, and she had to do some research, and she said we were rooting for you too. She was like, we wanted to come by your farm stand. So I said, well, you know, I'm renting, and I said, whenever I do move, I'll just make sure when we buy that it's a place that we can do that, you know. I thought that would be really good for my city, and unfortunately, where I live, my neighborhood is not commercially zoned for that. So, you know, I wanted to make sure I had their approval, because what I didn't want to happen was we do it and then get fined after putting all that work into it. Now look, I don't remember these zip ties being so hard to get in here. Maybe I had a different size and these are really big. Look. Let me see. I have these were left over from my chicken coop. And I have some smaller ones. Let me just find it in all this junk. Y'all, it's so pretty out here. The sun is beaming on my skin. The grass is green. The air is crisp. If you are watching my video and you have been considering doing a garden, what are you waiting on? You can be out here. I just watered my garden. I mean, don't you want all the vibes of that? Right now, we get the therapy of having a garden, which is a watering, watching it grow, and then here soon in the summer, we're gonna be able to harvest all that goodness from all that hard work and that free therapy. So come June and July, I plan on reaping my harvest. We don't just plant stuff without the goal of wanting to actually achieve getting some food out of it. So yes, I anticipate let me find those zip ties. I'll be right back because I think they're way over there. Okay, so I found the zip ties I was looking for. I was looking for these little ones because these zip ones were not going to fit through in my pictures, so I found them. I knew I didn't struggle like that last time. It is windy out here. If you're on the fence or think about getting one of these type of greenhouses, these what do they call them? They're walk-in greenhouses. You know, they're like plastic ones. You can buy mesh. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the mesh or plastic this time. I mean, you should get it. It's definitely worth the money, you know. Whenever I, you know, get somewhere permanent, you know, I will look at building one, but I still, if this one's still good, I'm gonna be using it. Because I've had this greenhouse, I think it's the 3rd year. So, yeah, it's the 3rd year that I had this greenhouse. And it has helped me out tremendously with my plants. Me being able to grow stuff in here in the wintertime. Sometimes I even sit out here right in the greenhouse drinking some tea There we go. We're back in business. I didn't need that sign. The Dragonfly Inn. Yes. All right. And you know it can't be a Dragonfly Inn without Luke's Diner. Yes. So I gotta put Luke's Diner back up. And I am a coffee lover. Nowadays, I am more on the half and half decaf. Just trying to be healthier. But don't get me wrong, I will have a caffeinated coffee every now and again. But I really drink coffee more for the feels of it. I like the way it smells. I like the aesthetics of it. Just fixing the coffee. Every part of drinking coffee makes me happy. And then, you know, of course, I enjoy the flavor, but I think I enjoy everything else more than the actual flavor. Just smelling coffee. You know how you go somewhere, you smell coffee, and then it just puts you in a good mood. Kind of like going to the movies and smelling fresh popcorn. Or if you go to work and somebody done pop some popcorn in the microwave, it just make you want some. So we got Luke's Diner up, and you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have my sunflowers. Hey, sunflowers. My sunflower sign up. Y'all wondering where former Aiden is. Him and his mom, they are gone, hanging out today. So that's why you don't see him running around these parts right now. He was this morning though. And if he come while I'm out here, you better believe he gonna run back here. So got my sunflower sign up. And I have a sign that's coming that I ordered. Y'all guess what it is? You know I love Texas. So can you guess what it is? If you guess some type of Texas sign, you are correct. So that will be coming here hopefully this week. This picture right here, it says, I just want to work in my garden and hang out with my chickens. My daughter's boyfriend, Colin, he bought this for me. It was one of my graduation gifts, and I love it so much. So I love when people give thoughtful gifts. You know, a thoughtful gift is when you actually consider the person that you're getting a gift to, and you get them something that they like, you know, not just something just random, but something that you know that they have to know a little bit about you to get. So I don't know if you know how much this means to me to get this, because I am definitely in my chicken. It ain't even an error. I wouldn't even say that, because I've been raising chickens. I started raising chickens, I think, in 2021. 2021, I had some chickens. I had some golden sex links. Now I have the amber links and the lavender orpington. And then I want to add a few more to my coop. There's some things I want to do before I actually get them. I've been still looking for them. I know I can get them off the like on the websites, but I was really trying to catch them in Tractor Supply, but they keep getting the kind I don't like. I'm trying to see where I want to put this sign at. I think I'll put it right here in the middle, right by y'all. Ooh, this chicken wire is scared the mess out of me. I feel something like on my stomach, and I'm like, what the heck is that? It didn't scare me too much. I ain't jumped. Yeah. So, what y'all doing today? Y'all barbecuing? It's so pretty out here. I think my husband's gonna put on some chicken on the grill. He was talking about doing it, so hopefully he does. I love the smell of a barbecue grill because it just brings back happy memories. My dad, he still to this day barbecue everything, you know. Just smelling charcoal, fresh cut grass, it just puts me in a good mood. It makes me think of those fun days as a kid when you know that it's gonna be a fun day because they lighten the grill up. So I associate that with a good time. My mom, she was good on the grill too, rest her soul. And she lives in me every day because I am, if you never met my mom, You looking at her right here. You looking at her. She may be gone from this earth, but she is in our hearts always. I wish you could see all the stuff that we're doing, and you know, and yeah, I wish you could have met my grandson. But one day we'll meet again. But yeah, let me let y'all see what I did so far. I hung up a total of 4 pictures. I got a Texas picture coming soon. I need to go ahead and order that plastic because I didn't know if I wanted to order it. Got a couple spider webs I need to get rid of out here. This is just some extra chicken wire. It's not enough to put around the greenhouse because I would have did that already. Yeah, let's take a look. So there's my Dragonfly Inn sign. We got our Luke Steiner, a chicken sign, and the sunflower. Let me step back so you can kind of see. So I'm just gonna get the rest of this trash up, and there go the Fluffy Butt hut. Yeah, I gotta get this greenhouse back into action because she will be used this summer, this spring, summer, and winter. Kind of neglected the Dragonfly Inn, but she back. Once that sign go up, it's on. Now I wanted to hang like a little light right here, like a little solar light. I think that'd be so cool. I seen one at Tractor Supply, and I think I am gonna do it. That way, when I want to come out here at night, I can do that just because. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this trash and drink my water, get my vitamin D with this sun. You know, you gotta keep that skin good, and part of good skincare is, you know, getting out there in the sun, drinking water, and buying the Homesteading Kontessa products. I do have, you know, turmeric and mango soaps, oatmeal soaps, if you didn't know. I'm on Etsy, and I've been having my business since 2017. I used to operate under Regular Girl Cosmetics, and then I started operating under Regular Girl Skin, and I changed it from Regular Girl Cosmetics. Short story is just because a lot of people thought that it was just makeup, and then I wanted people to know the skincare business, so then I changed to Regular Girl Skin, and then I changed it for good to the Homesteading Kontessa. Hopefully that's going to be my forever name. It's in the works right now as far as the trademark. And the reason why I did that is because now that I'm doing my homesteading, you know, I make salsas, I make jellies, I sell garden seeds, and at the farmers markets I do like fresh eggs, sourdough bread, what else, candles. I will make the candles available on site soon, but you know, just I wanted to make a wider umbrella of things I could make and put on my site. Everything is made by me, one woman shop. You know, I just want to kind of throw that out there. You know, you can just check it out, just to see what I'm working with. But I am about to enjoy the rest of my day. Oh, speaking of sunflowers, let me let you see my mammoth sunflowers that I'm growing. Look at here. Let me turn it around, hold on. So these are my mammoth sunflowers that are back here on this fence line, and I cannot wait. I have never had success with the mammoth kind. I have grew sunflowers last year. I did the Autumn Beauty and I did the Queen Velvet, but the mammoth last year, before we had a lawnmower, we used to pay somebody to come and do our yard, and he cut all my sunflowers, and they was about that size. So I'm like traumatized. And now that we cut our own grass, Now I'm just traumatized from former eating because he loves feeding our girls some grass. And he loves picking those weeds. That's why they're still there for his mom. He would go take a weed and he will take the leaves off and he'll take them in the house to his mom. I think that's so cute. But I'm afraid because you see it's only a few left. And when they're gone, guess what's by it? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, my mammoth sunflowers. So stay tuned. Pray for me that Aiden don't find himself picking a mammoth sunflower for his mom. I talked to him about it, but he's 5, and I don't know. He act like he understood what I was saying, but only time will tell. But all right, Sunflower, it's always a pleasure talking to you guys. I will see you on the next go round, and you can see the finished results on part 2. Let this be part 1. Bye.